Morning you guys, it's Karen and I have got a haul for you, a little haul. I've got some skincare, a couple of hair care and a lot of makeup brushes to show you. So let me talk about the hair care first. Do you remember I showed you the argan oil conditioner from Superdrug that I was loving? Well, I thought I would get the shampoo when I was in there. They must have had some kind of deal on and I just thought, let me see if using the shampoo and conditioner works even better. And I think the shampoo is just okay. I will use it up, but it didn't do anything extra, if you know what I mean. I think it is the conditioner that is the winner out of that range. I also bought this by Charles Worthington. This is the Colour Plex Damage Reverse Intensive Treatment. It's for coloured hair. I don't have coloured hair. This is my own hair growing its own greys at the minute. I'm just waiting to see what I think of them when, you know, when they populate a bit more. But I don't mind using stuff for coloured hair because I think it's either going to be gentle so as not to strip the hair, and or it's going to be intensive treatment because coloured hair can often be damaged hair, so I don't ever mind using coloured hair stuff. And as I said to you, since being menopausal, I think my hair has just taken a dive, but I haven't had any issues with it since using the conditioner in that range that I told you about. But I tried this yesterday morning. I did this as soon as I got up, and yeah, I was pretty impressed, I have to say. I didn't use Moroccan oil leave-in afterwards. I always just use a conditioner and see what it does on its own. And so far it's pretty impressive as well, particularly that my hair here is tangle-free, and it's getting quite long, I think, as well, isn't it? I think I prefer it long, to be honest. But what I noticed this morning, when I wake up, the first thing I do is come through here and I change into some daytime slobby clothes, if you like, because I then go outside and change the water that I leave out for the dogs. And when I've changed into my clothes, I normally just run my tangle teaser through my hair and get any tangles out from, you know, sleeping, if I haven't had my cap on particularly. So I did that this morning, and I didn't have my satin bonnet thing on last night, and I noticed that it didn't really have any tangles in it. So that's really good. That's really good for my hair, because normally the following day it's definitely going to get tangled, and especially at these bits here for some reason. So yeah, so far so good. It feels soft, it feels healthy, but I need to use it a few more times to ascertain if just my hair is having a healthy period, if you know what I mean, because you can... Depends like what you're eating and if you've got a virus or how your health is in general. Do you know what I mean? You know, that your hair can kind of suit your mood and your health, can't it? So I need to use it a few more times, but so far so good. I bought a self tanner, which is silly really, because silly for two reasons. One, I've got the Saint-Tropez gel that I love. That is my holy grail. I've also got the Saint-Tropez drops that you can mix in with other things. And the other reason that this wasn't the best idea is because this is another one that you mix in with things, which I don't necessarily like that way of self-tanning. I prefer something you can put all over, like my Saint-Tropez gel. I don't know whether I knew that. I probably couldn't read it. It's back to that old chestnut. I just can't read things in the shops, even with my glasses on. And I'm sometimes looking around to see if they've got a stand of glasses, and I'm like, I'll go and get the like +3s and see if I can put them on and read it. I think I had read really good reviews about this, which is what kind of swayed me. And it's called Dripping Gold, Drops of Gold. This is by Sosu. So I've got some lip liners, something else from Sosu that I can't even think. So I've used it once. No, I've used it twice. I used it once with a couple of drops in my skincare and it was nice enough. I then used it the way that I used the Saint-Tropez drops, as in I put my night cream on and then immediately put this on top, and it was way too dark, way too dark. So if you're looking for one that's really dark, this might be for you. So I need to experiment with it a bit more, but I'm not sure how this could impress me more than my Saint-Tropez, because the Saint-Tropez wears off evenly, goes on lovely, dries quickly, gives me a nice colour, is the right level of, you know, so it's just one of those things I was taken in. Okay, next I bought 2 items of skincare as recommended by yourselves. The first one is the TW Real Bifida Ampule, a funny name, but it's in this glass jar, and it's a serum, and it was recommended by Debbie Sharkey, so thank you, Debbie. And she was saying that she's tried this on her neck, and that it really works well on dry skin and it leaves a slight oily feel. Yeah, I've used this a couple of times and it feels lovely. I bought so many new bits of skincare because I've been testing out menopause skincare and different serums that I need to now put everything in, you know, work out exactly what my routine is and stick to one product. But it did feel absolutely lovely, and I'm looking forward to including that in my routine. The next one was recommended by Lorraine McGillivray. Apologies if I'm not saying your surname right. And she leaves big comments on posts about skincare, and she has got so much knowledge. I don't know whether she ever reads my replies, but I actually said in reply to her last comment that I take notes, because she has got I think eczema and rosacea, and she's always got great recommendations. So if you have dry rosacea, eczema, any kind of problem skin, have a read of Lorraine's comments, because she's got such great advice. And so she had said about this, because I was talking about loving the Inky List 10% Urea. She was saying that Altruist, who are cruelty free, do one. I didn't realise it was going to be in such a big tube. I didn't realise this was probably a body one. Apply daily, especially after washing, for maximum benefit. Can be used as a hand cream. Yeah, it doesn't say whether it's specifically for the body. I didn't even look at the ingredients, because I knew if it was being recommended by Lorraine that it's unlikely to have like fragrance or anything in it. So I have only used this once on my face, and it's lovely, and I do think that this will be, I think it will be great for my neck. I don't know whether it might be a bit too much for my face. It actually looks really light there, but it feels fairly thick to me. It feels a little bit thicker than the Inky List one, but I don't mind that at all. And you know, it's such a big tube. That I'm going to use, this is probably what I'm going to use as a neck cream. I can see me using this going forward, because I had such a result from that Urea, and I can feel the same thing from this, you know, and it's the same 10%. So I'm looking forward to trying that a bit more. So thank you very much to Debbie and Lorraine. So on to makeup. Really, I've just got a bunch of makeup brushes that I bought, and 2 brow things that one of them's kind of annoying me. The first one is this brow pen. Does that say the colour on it? Because I wanted to check it and I couldn't. So I still can't even read that with my glasses on. I've not long been for an appointment and got, you know, my prescription sorted. This is the Anastasia brow pen, and I bought it in blonde. What I'm looking for is a brow, like those felt tip pens. I find them easy to do little brow strokes, but I can only really do it in this part of my brow, because all the ones I have are too dark. I haven't found one that's light enough, or in the ones I found that were light enough, they didn't really work for me. Like there was one I bought by Collection, but it didn't work. So this is the Anastasia brow pen in blonde. Just do it quite thick so you can see the colour. To me, that's not, it's nowhere near blonde. And I know it's not saying that this is blonde, it's saying that it's for blonde hair, but that to me is medium brown. It's not even light brown, you know. And on my brows, I did try it just in case, it's just way too dark. And so I couldn't use it here, which is where I could do with filling in some, you know, making it look like there's some hairs. So that's a fail, which is annoying, because Anastasia is not inexpensive, you know. Then I bought the other Urban Decay brow blade that I thought might give me a lighter colour, and this one is in Ginger Snap, and it's also going to be a little bit more red, and obviously I've got red in my hair, so I thought this might work well. I know that I love the formula on this. I used, what I've got on my brows at the moment is this one in Taupe Trap, and they did have testers out, and they looked like, it looked like this Ginger Snap might be slightly lighter. It's not. It's about the same, it's just very red. I'll show you what it's like. So that's it there, it's just quite red. I don't think they had a tester of the felt tip end, if you know what I mean, just because they'd run out. So this is one that I'm going to use at least, you know, because the other end, what's the other end? I don't think was quite as red. No, it's not. It's quite different. But this is one that I can definitely use the pencil, so at least I will get some use out of it. And I can use that colour sort of in the outer part of my brows. So I'm okay with that, but I now know that the best colour for me is this Taupe Trap brow blade. I was about to declare that I won't be buying any more brow products, but I need to know myself well enough that that is not necessarily true. If something new comes out, I might be tempted to try it. So everything else is brushes, and it's just 2 makes of brushes that I bought that I really know that I enjoy. One is Zoeva. These are a kind of old favourite brand wise, and I saw this 108 powder blender brush, and I thought I would try it for, well, firstly I tried it for powder, but it's a bit big for me. And so I've been using it for bronzer, and it's pretty good, I have to say. It's a pretty good bronzer brush. Whether or not this will be my holy grail or not, I don't know, because bronzer brush is something I've never found a holy grail. I've tried so many brushes and there's never one that I'm like, that's it. Like with my blush, my holy grail blush brush is the Real Techniques contour brush. To me, that's the perfect size, etc, etc. If one came out like that was super soft, that would be even better, I feel like. But yeah, bronzer brush, I've never found a perfect one. But this one so far is doing good. And that is the Zoeva 108, and it's nice and soft. I also bought a Zoeva 228 crease definer. Looks like that. I think because I knew that I used to use the MAC 228, and the Zoeva ones tend to have the same numbers, so this 228 in Zoeva would be the same as the MAC 228, and so I thought I'd give it a try. And yeah, it's really good for crease colour. I don't know why I'm buying eye brushes. I keep looking at them thinking, why are you buying so many eye brushes? You have got eye brushes that do the job just perfectly. I think I just go through phases of being obsessed with certain things like brows, and now I seem to be moving into brushes, and I've got so many. This next lot is My Kit Co, and this one is 0.13, and it is the My Domed multi-brush. I don't know what I'm going to use this for. I thought it was going to be a bit smaller than this. They don't give you the dimensions. I bought these online, obviously, and so I had no idea what kind of size it would be, and it's just, I feel like a little bit too big. I've been trying to use it sort of under here, you know, to put colour under here and then blend out the crease colour, but it's just a little bit too big. It would probably be good for putting powder under your eyes, for setting powder under your eyes. So I need to play around with that a little bit more. I bought an eyeliner brush. This is the 1.22 My Feliner. Yeah, Feliner, that's how you say it. It's quite a thick brush, but the only eyeliner brush I have is a MAC one. So again, I'm trying to find cruelty-free replacements, and I've been using that MAC one for years, and it's a little bit shorter than this. This is actually nicer because it's longer. So yeah, I used this morning to put brown eyeliner under my eyes, and it was really good. Then I bought these two brushes. One is called My Detailing Crease, and one is called My Precise Crease. So I'm not sure what the difference between those is. My Detailing Crease and My Precise Crease. That's what they look like. And this one that says My Detailing Crease, I don't think is going to work for me. I think this might be for, you know, like if you're doing a cut crease, it would work, because I've been using that in crease colours and putting it on, and it just looks like a stripe. It's not very blended out. Even on the colours, like the Visart colours that I use that are really normally go on already blended, this is kind of making it look a bit weird. So I think this one will be a fail. That's the 1.14 My Detailing Crease. But this one is gorgeous. I love it. This is 1.20, My Precise Crease. And it's just so tiny. I'm not actually using it for the crease. Again, I'm not sure. This would probably blend out the crease. But I've been using it for the outer corner. And it's just really nice to tap colour into the outer corner. That's what I used this morning, to sort of put a little bit there and, you know, blend it in. So I'm really enjoying that as well. I just fancied some new brushes, because it's not something, I feel like I haven't bought brushes for a long time, you know. That's everything that I bought, except for I bought some No. 7 menopause skincare and also some Boots menopause skincare. So I'm doing reviews on both of those. I've already done the Boots ones. Hopefully you'll have seen that, and then I'm going to do the No. 7 one as well. So that's everything. I'll put all my makeup in the description, and I will speak to you again soon.